So I'm in Mexico. I'm studying indigenous languages, and sometimes I make these discoveries that just explain culture and identity more that I like to share. Let's focus, let's get serious here, okay? So let's look at how to say mother in Nahua. It's nantli, where tli is this absolute suffix following consonant vowel rules. Now, in the Nahuatl language, you're able to play around with a lot of prefixes and suffixes, so you can replace the tli with sin, which is an honorific or a reverential term, and then you could add a prefix no to say my. So no nansin would be my dear mother or my revered mother. Likewise, you could replace the no with do and then apply that sin again, and then you get donansin. Now, for those that are familiar, donansin literally translates to our revered mother, our holy mother, essentially. Now, diminutives like ita and ito come from Spanish. It comes from Latin origin. So when we say abuelita, we're saying my little grandmother. But applying Mexican language rules, it's actually an honorific. So we're saying my dear grandmother, my revered grandmother. Now, in the Mexican dialect of Spanish, we're applying these ita and itos to things that aren't even nouns, that don't even apply, right? So what is ahorita? A little ahora. So what's happening here is we're using the Spanish language with the Mexica culture, so we're playing around with the suffixes here. Ahorita can mean something immediate, soon. It's a soft refusal. It's politeness, essentially, right? Now, the Nahuatl language has a number of different references to the endearment of children, diminutives, essentially. So chiton and pil, and then playing around with the prefixes, we get pichiton. Then we have iton, ton, or tontli, again, littleness or smallness. So if I were to say something like chiquito, obviously that's natural, or chiquiton, it wouldn't sound off. It sounds natural to Mexican Spanish. ¿Qué pasó, chiquiton? When we combine that sin again with iton, so we get sinton. So when we're saying things like un cafecito, un cervecita, que pobrecito, right? We're using the Spanish language, but it's transformed through the indigenous identity and the indigenous culture. And this is why Mexicans are the way the Mexicans are, dude. Isn't that pretty cool?